Blue Jays baseball is next. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He will lead this one off today.
For Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Stroman, also known as Stro Show at times. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He has a 3-for-12 line. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Santana.
2 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And this will be fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Hernandez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Settling in now, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The third baseman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Martin able to take it in for the first out. So stepping in, Justin Smoke. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and blasted. No bunt cheese on that one. It's way gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And striding forward the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby. Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk.
The right fielder, Rendell.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The next 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Perez recovers and he makes the throw to first. Grichuk is retired. 2 down now.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Luplow. He makes the play and that'll end the inning. Here now is Jake Bowers. First pitch of the at-bat.
The designated hitter.
Tried to go out of the zone there as he reaches to foul this one off to the left. 0-1. The 0-2 delivery. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's 3 for 15. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Jose Ramirez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. No balls and a strike to count. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping in for the Jays, number 8, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Number 35 is there, and he has it for the out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ground ball right side. Gloved by Santana, and he is out on the tag. So digging in now, Luke Maile trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and blasted. No bunt cheese on that one. It's way gone. Standing in, Freddie Galvis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Into the box now, Justin Smoke. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. No balls and 1 strike. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Martin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready now, number 35. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A runner at first with no outs here. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Leonis Martin goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The designated hitter, number 44.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 15.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Rendell Grichuk, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And now a stoppage here as it looks like a balk has been called. And indeed, they're going to say he never came fully set before starting for the plate. A 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. At the plate, number 13. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away. Digging in, number 8. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and the inning is over. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. At the plate, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Santana.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Striding in for the Indians, Jake Bauers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. Right side, hit hard. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Striding in, Jordan Luplow looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play. And he'll get in there safely.
The batter, number 35.
As a look, now the pitch. Popped up. Maley has a play. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Teoscar.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Luplow moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Here's the catcher, Luke Maley.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The shortstop. Ready.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1-0 the count. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called, and that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Hard on the ground towards short. Lindor right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Leonis Martin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Bounce to first. Smoke gloves it, and Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is... Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The first baseman, Justin.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swung on and blasted. No bunt cheese on that one. It's way gone. Ready once again, Rendell Gritchick. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
3-0 now. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! Digging in once again, number 13. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Tyler Olson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Tyler Olson.
3 runs already home here. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Next to bat for Toronto, number 8, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And it's 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So striding forward now to Oscar Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Ball 2 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Santana is there. And that's the third out. Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he's out trying to stretch it into a double. So a costly mistake here leading off the inning. So now Carlos Santana. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And that misses for ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gurriel sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Jake Bauers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Luke Maley. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. And now a pitch on the way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Luplow has a read on it. One out. Now back at the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. It was a walk in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. And the pitch on 2-1. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Perez has it. And he makes the throw to first. Galvis is retired. 2 down now.
Number 27.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little.
And the shortstop is under it to make the. Digging in and looking for more. Jordan Luplow, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hope.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Now a long throw to third, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Digging in, number 35. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Fouled away. Luplow, the runner at third with no outs. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
2-2 the count. Hopped up. Guerrero in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Roberto Perez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time. Now batting, Justin Smoke. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Popped him up. Santana is there for it. 1 down. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Here's Randall Grichuk. It was a solo shot for him in his last at bat.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB. How about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
At the plate, number 13, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And that misses ball one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And that's outside. He lost him ball four. So coming to the plate, number 8. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. Tyler Clifford comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Santana is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gurriel arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in its last at bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
And there's ball 1. Pops this one up. Guerrero is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Santana.
1 run, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Hit hard to the right side. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Luke Maile. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now battle, number 27.
Now the pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jake Bauers, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Now in the box, Jordan Luplow. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Sent out to straightaway center field. Hernandez has a beat on it. 2 gone. So striding in, number 35. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team.
On to first, and that's your ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back, and carried him to the victory.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs on 11 hits. 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.